How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. Despite my video from a couple of days ago about the not-so-imminent demise of this channel, we are going to plow on, and I've got 12 boxes of Ultra Sun and 12 boxes of Ultra Moon that are going to be uploaded to the channel in the next week or week and a half or so. So we've got box number 1 of Ultra Sun today. This is one half of Sun and Moon 5. Oh, it's very nice to get back into the TCG after not uploading for a little while. Give you a nice tour of the box. I really haven't watched openings on this, so this set is going to be, I guess we'd call it a little bit more of a surprise than usual, because I've not been able to enjoy it, so this is almost a more authentic experience. I do not have the memorization done for all like the GXs and all the new trainers and all the Prism star cards that are included in this, which we will get to as we get them. But definitely looking forward to seeing how the TCG has changed with this new set, and hoping for some great pulls. So if you're on board with that, make sure you hit the like button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. So we got 30 Japanese booster packs in today's video, 5 cards per pack, and 2 sides. It is going to be a bit of a lengthy video as per the usual. I'm going to be taking my time as I go through this artwork. You guys get your pack fan. Definitely some good stuff in this set. We've got 3 full art supporters, 3 regular full arts for Pokemon, 3 hyper rares, and 3 ultra rares as well, which is pretty crazy. Another thing that's included with these is these campaign cards, and I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I believe you can use these for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as well as Sun and Moon. You got the little numbering system in the corner there, 15 out of 36, so there's 36 of these in total. I think they kind of function so that you can use like the QR code on the back, and I don't know if you have to have like a certain amount of them or something to be able to unlock Manaphy or Meloetta or Hoopa, but it is interesting that they use them. Actually, the code's down the bottom. They got a number code there too that expires on April 30th, so I will be collecting those just to have a set of them, but I'm not terribly familiar with how it all is going to work. So anyways, cracking into the actual set here, we've got Gardenia. Gardenia is a new trainer. You can heal 80 damage from one of your Pokemon with grass energy attached to it. Here we've got Lickitung. Carnivine, that's actually really clever, I like that. There's a Chimchar right there. And a Charim. So first pack, no holos, but again, as per the usual, every other pack is going to have a holographic card or better. And I don't know that I'm going to show all of those, just kind of want to show you that there are different artworks on all of them, which is pretty cool. So we have Salazzle here, Glameow, Turtwig, Magnemite. Oh, wow! And our first holo or better is the Prism Star Solgaleo. Very nice. I like how this this foiling looks on the card. It's really fancy. It's striking almost. You can see how much more powerful it is in the background of the card, or even in comparison to a regular holographic card after we sleeve it. You can see it's part of the regular numbered set, but it's listed as a Prism Rare at the bottom left-hand corner. So Prism Star cards, you can only include 1 per deck, and once that card is discarded, it goes into like the lost zone and can never be used again in the game. Obviously, it could be used in another game. That'd be a weird restriction to have. But you've got your Solgaleo Prism Star has Rising Star as an ability. So you can attach 1 metal energy to any of your Pokemon from your discard pile for each Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field. So you can actually like fish a bunch of energies out. Well, actually, it's not an ability, or maybe it is an ability. I'm not sure now. Maybe it's just an attack. Yeah, that listing up there has got to be something else, so that's got to be an actual attack and not an ability. I'll have to remember that. And then Corona Impact at the bottom does 160, but you cannot attack the next turn. So there it is, our first holo rare, and it is particularly special. Yeah, just going to keep rolling on with that. So we've got Lily, another Chimchar, a Rangaroo, there's a Roselia, and a Bronzong. And something I'm really not fond of in this set, among a couple other things, is the fact that those Gen 4 starters have multiple artworks. It's like, really, you couldn't come up with another Mon to use, so you had to use 2 of them. Anyways, we have Shieldon, a Magmar, Magneton, Perugly, and our first regular holo is going to be Infernape. Cool. Infernape, definitely one of those things that I remember because it has an ability that Burn does like 6 damage counters instead of 1 in between turns when it's on the field, and it has an attack that burns. So I think that's pretty cool. So we've got one of the many Rotoms between Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There's Diglett, Salandit, Salandit versus Salazzle. Yeah, I'll get those straight. Not. Yanmega and a Potion. Love having Yanmega in the set. It's pretty cool. So we got Pokemon Catcher, Monferno. There's Palpad right there. Palpad lets you shuffle 2 supporter cards from your discard pile back into your deck. There is a Grottle, and Magmortar is going to be our holo. That's pretty sweet. You will notice that Sun and Moon 5, as we go through this, is suffering from X and Y5 syndrome, where Tidal Storm was predominantly a few types, and Gaia Volcano was predominantly a few types. It'll be really pronounced when we do our set progress video for Ultra Moon, because there are no Grass or Fire Mons, which means that a Lowland Sandshrew, a water type in the TCG, is going to be the first numbered card in the set. So we've got Morotom there, Skuntank, Salandit, Turtwig. Wow! Alright, we've got our first full art, and it's a Leafeon GX full art. Beautiful card right there. Not as valued, as I understand it, as Glaceon, which I guess is going to be pretty usable. But Leafeon does look gorgeous with the green, of course. So we are actually going to zoom in before we do anything else. Show you 67 out of 66, the super rare version. Leafeon GX has an ability called Nature's Breath, and once per turn if this Pokemon's in the active slot, you can heal 50 damage from a Pokemon on your side of the field that has energy attached. Also has Solar Beam for 110, and then its GX attack is Grand Bloom. And Grand Bloom, actually we have to show it in the low light. Grand Bloom GX lets you evolve every Mon on your bench. So basically you get to search your deck to evolve any evolvable Pokemon on your bench. Pretty cool. And a nice emeraldy full art for Leafeon. Alright, now it's time to explore the rest of the set. We've got our Prism Star card, we've got our full art, and now we've got a couple GXs to hit. This is a reprint of Pokemon Fan Club. We've got Bronzor, Eevee, another Turtwig, and Roserade. I'm fully aware that this video is going to be pretty long, so we're going to try to keep it going from here. We've got Honchkrow, Alolan Dugtrio, there's Murkrow. This is Missing Clover. Missing Clover is a new card. If you can like play it weirdly, kind of like Puzzle of Time, if I remember correctly. Missing Clover lets you either play it one version, like one copy of the card, and then you can peek at the top card of your deck, or you can play all 4 cards of Missing Clover that are in your deck all at the same time from your hand, and then it lets you take a prize card. And hey, how about that? Because one Leafeon isn't enough, let's get the regular GX as well. Leafeon GX. Pretty sweet. There are only 3 GXs in the set, which I think is a departure from the usual 4. But with the introduction of Prism cards and all this other madness that's going on, things are going to be a little bit different. Speaking of different, what's up, Licky Licky? We've got Glameow, Magnemite, Yanma, and a DCE, that double colorless energy. yeah, seeing that we're 10 minutes in, I'm probably just going to shorten things by just stacking those campaign codes right into the commons and uncommons for now. We've got Cherim, Mysterious Fossil, there's a Sneasel right there, Magnemite, and our Magnezone holographic card. Only fitting, only makes sense with all these Magnemites and Magnetons appearing that Magnezone get the holo treatment. I'll have to go through these a little bit more later. So I've got Salazzle, Cherubi. I like the yarn printing on there. Almost looks like a Kirby character. Monferno. There's Oranguru. And this one is Mars. I don't know if Mars is a new trainer. I would imagine that she is. Mars lets you draw 2 cards and then discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So here we've got Fan Rotom, Roselia, Chimchar, Perugly, and Weavile is going to be our holo. Nice. The clear emphasis on 4th gen, I'm sure, is very apparent to you guys in this particular set. It's not all Gen 4 Pokemon, but it's pretty much all Gen 4 Pokemon, which I think is cool. There's a Dialga GX in this set as well. Obviously, Duskmane Necrozma GX is not a 4th gen Mon, but it's cool to see them focus on it. So we've got Shieldon, Carnivine. There's Turtonator, My How Far the Mighty Have Fallen, once a GX, now a common. Then we've got Stunky and Mount Coronet, which lets each player, once per turn, place 2 metal energies from their discard pile into their hand. Last pack of the left side is going to give us a Nest Ball, which you're all familiar with, Palpat again, Grottle, Lowland Diglett, and a holographic Heatran, which, like many holos in this set, I didn't know it was a part of this set. The border actually, on the holos, the border seems a little bit thicker than I remember. Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. They just seem a little bit thicker. In any event, first half of the box is done and dusted. Second half of the box coming right up. And again, I am experiencing these arts for the first time, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to go through them. That's why the first opening is always much longer than openings to follow, and it's also why I'm going to have to edit this video to put the 2 pieces together. My camera does not do well, shall we say, with videos over 16 minutes in this type of quality. Roserade, Turtonator, Roselia, Mysterious Fossil, and another Magmortar holo. There we go. And here we have Honchkrow, Magnemite, Carnivine, Lickitung, and another Mars. So it's my understanding that the average box has 2 GXs, 1 Prism card, and then 1 full art or better. But we shall see if that's the case with boxes going forward. This is a new energy card that we did not get already in the set. Unit Energy, GRW for Grass, Fire, and Water. It only X's 1 at a time, but it can provide any of those types of energies. That actually has a gold border ultra rare version in this set, which I think is kind of cool. It's got Lily, Chimchar, another Missing Clover. Is it Missing Clover? Yeah, Missing Clover. Turtwig, and another GX. This one is Dialga GX, a Dragon-type GX, boasting some pretty cool artwork, I gotta say. Really stands out. So Dialga GX has a first attack called Clock Up, which lets you draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. It also has Shred, which does 80 damage and works just like every other Shred iteration ever. Isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any effects on the opponent, opposing Pokemon. And then a really cool attack, which I don't know if it's useful, but it's cool. Timeless GX down the bottom does 150 damage, and then it's your turn again. So that's pretty awesome. It like skips your opponent's turn and then goes right back to you again. Oh, that one's cute. I like that. Moving on, we got DCE, Chimchar, Eevee, a Skuntank, and a Licky Licky. Rest of the box should go through pretty quickly. Might have a new holo or two. But aside from that, Cherim, Yanma, Magneton, Perugly, and another Heatran. So then we've got Salazzle, Diglett, Yanmega, a Salandit, and another Pokemon fan club. Something worth addressing, simply because it's on my mind at this point, and I don't foresee anything groundbreaking coming in this box in the next couple of packs at least. I do plan on being around at least through Sun and Moon 6, probably longer. Oh, there's a Torterra holo. How's it going, Water and Grass? Slash Jesse. Slash a bit oddish. Slash Bay. All the things for Torterra. I do plan on being around for Sun and Moon 5+, Sun and Moon 6 as well, and then after that we're going to have to kind of wait and see how long it takes me to complete the parts of my collection that I want to complete, how long it takes me to upload the videos that I would like to upload, and make my progress with the Booster Pack Frenzy series and some other things. But for now, obviously this isn't going to be my last set, but I'm definitely planning on being around for a few months before that officially goes south. So Shaman I knew was in the set, but didn't know it was a holo. And I really like this form. Landform is really cute. I like Skyform also, but Landform just doesn't get as much love. So we've got Honchkrow, Turtwig, Turtonator, Eevee, and Mount Coronet. I just realized there's no divider in this box. There's usually a divider that splits the two halves of the box, and there's not one there, which is kind of a bummer because it means that the cards are going to clank up against one another while they're just sitting in storage. And I don't know how much of a fan I am of that. Might have to come up with something else. I mean, eventually I have to get rid of all these boxes anyways, but... moving on, Rotom, Mysterious Fossil, Magneton, Cherubi. Oh, so we get a third GX in the box. That's pretty fancy. So we've got our Duskmane Necrozma GX in this particular box. Looking quite fancy. I would imagine it's some sort of merger between Solgaleo and Necrozma, but again, I've not played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, and I'm not really interested in all the information that comes out from them, so that could have something to do with it. Anyways, we've got Claw Slash, which does 60 damage. Then we've got a 220 damage attack up at the top that requires you to discard 3 energy. That one is called, what the hell is it called? Meteor Tempest, which is a really, really awesome name. And then we've got Eclipse Sun GX at the bottom, which does 250 damage. Does not require you to discard energy, but you can only use it if your opponent has fewer prize cards remaining than you. So if you're behind in the game, you can use that GX attack. Pretty sweet, I gotta say, getting all 3 GXs, because now all it means is that I have to remember the Cyrus Prism card because we've seen all the other new cards that the set has to offer. So we've got Rotom, Murkrow, a Alolan Dugtrio, Monferno, and Nestball. And on our final pack, last pack of the box, we've got another Unit Energy, Sneasel, Yanma, a Salandit, and a Bastiodon for our holo. Nice way to finish things off. So I think what we're going to do is load some packs in there as like landing zone. Put these cards in there and then see how well it holds. And maybe we'll have to do something else. The problem is, if I put a pack in like this, But then I don't know that it's going to stay because I still have to close the box. Maybe it'll stay. We'll see. That's going to be something that we figure out over time. But the important thing is we finished our first box of Ultra Sun. We got some great pulls out of it. And now we got to figure out how we're going to organize this whole thing. For now, I'm going to put the Prism card right before the full art in the recap. Holographic cards in this set: Infernape, Magmortar, Magnezone, Weavile, Heatran, Magmortar, Heatran, Torterra, Shaman, Bastiodon. We got GXs of Dusk, Mane, Necrozma GX, Dialga GX, and Leafeon GX. Got that beautiful Solgaleo Prism card, and a full art, super rare, Leafeon GX. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. Unfortunately, VidMe no longer being a thing, we're just going to exclusively upload to YouTube for these double cases. But I will be back with Ultra Moon box number 1 as soon as I can. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow, but we are going to crank through all 12 boxes on the channel. Hopefully have it done right around Christmas, so I'd really like to get these boxes up for you guys. I will do everything I can to make that happen quickly, then we'll deal with the sale video afterwards, and then we'll start tying up some loose ends on the channel. So thank you as always for your support. Thank you for all your kind comments on the previous video, and I will see you guys soon.